Carla Spriggs. I'm currently in the Green Valley Club. I've only been there since 2019. The reason for that, when I began in FCE in 1989, I started in the Friendship Club, which met at the J.L. Clay Senior Citizen Center. I got involved with that club because one of the people at daycare, Dottie Robertson, was involved in the Friendship Club, and it was a night meeting, and we met at 7 o'clock on the second Tuesday of every month. There were 23 people at the time. Over the years, the numbers dwindled, and in 2010, we disbanded. But I started it because Dottie thought, with my mother moving here in 1988, it would be a good opportunity for her to learn about the area and to make some new friends, which she did, and some of those friendships she held on to until her passing last year. She enjoyed crafting and show and tell, and that particular club was really big into crafting and sewing and things of that sort. And it really gave my mother an opportunity to shine with the things that she enjoyed to do.
Good memories.
Good memories. I did learn that that particular club originated in 1954. And so it lasted a number of years into 2010. And it was started by Dortch Stoneworks employees there. And we kept a lot of the traditions that they had. We had our annual 100% dinner for those that made it to every meeting. We had our secret pal, and those could get very elaborate sometimes. And we had some wonderful, talented people in the group, and they gave just such sweet, thoughtful things. We had Judy Holzhauser, who had the ceramic shop in Franklin, and so several of the members took classes there and shared those with club members. We had our annual picnic, and we of course had our service projects, which I know is near and dear to a lot of people's hearts in the FCE. One of our main projects later in years was bridges when they got started, because one of our members, her daughter, headed up that program. So we were invited to view and tour their new facility and see how wonderful and beautiful it was. And we always chose a family from the program at Christmas time to share gifts with them, which was really good, as well as other activities throughout the year. And the service part of FCE, I think, is wonderful. And we tied it in, as well as a lot of the things that I did at work, like Meals on Wheels. We sponsored them. And we worked with the Girl Scouts, which my youngest daughter was in. And Brittany's Scout troop came and planted flowers and washed a car for one member. And they also helped another member clean out her garage when she was moving. And as a result of that, they attended several meetings through the years, and they both became members. So for a while, up until 2009, when Brittany moved to Atlanta after getting married, we had 3 generations in FCE.
Oh, wonderful.
My older daughter told me earlier that one of the things she remembered and enjoyed most about it was all the sweets that the ladies used to bring. They were wonderful cooks, and it was always a pleasure to spend that time with them. I enjoyed the fellowship. I enjoyed watching people thrive. My mother, for example, took on a leadership role in reaching out to members and sending cards and different things and getting to share her crafts, and that was fun to watch her bloom. And then, of course, as I said, the 3 generations. It was kind of like a grown-up Girl Scout group. And I like the fact that with FCE and working with the Extension Office, it's not just a social club that we meet once a month and have meals, but it's a group that socialization is important, especially as we get older. But it's also a way of developing leadership and watching people thrive and develop their skills. The education programs are wonderful, and they're relevant to our lives today. and I was going through, I found some of my mother's newsletters from FCE, not all of the years, but they were a good reminder of the wonderful things and times that we had as a group and, giving back to the community. I mentioned earlier it tied into work as well with the service projects. And one of the sayings that we had with one company I was with said, reach out, give back, and have fun. And I find that we do that with FCE. And I like the fact, too, that we are environmentally friendly. We recycle, we reuse, we teach the things that we learn at FCE to those in the community and our families and share them. And with the FCE, we were able to do cultural arts. My girls got to model in the fashion show in 2001 for the cotton industry. So they even recruited friends for that. So they had cute little remarks about mom's clothes. So that was a lot of fun. I love the retreats. It's like going to Girl Scout camp, the things that we didn't have when I was growing up, but I did do with my girls. I think that it's unique in that we do more, as I said, than just socialize. It's sharing with others. We get to learn about their experiences. We learn from them. We grow those relationships. They just are lasting. And there's so many programs. I got to be involved in the diabetes chronic health conditions program, and I became a wellness ambassador. I got to speak at Oak Cottage, went to the Mercy Health Fair. And one of the things that I remember when we were doing that program is that extension is a grassroots effort to do for healthcare what we did for agriculture. And I think that it's important. Our whole well-being, our health, physically, mentally, spiritually, is all important. And FCE does that.
Well, thank you, Carla. What a wonderful story you have.
Thank you.